Welcome to another episode of The Locker Room. It is episode 3, a brand new show. If you are watching right now or listening on audio, make sure you are subscribed. But the biggest thing I need from you guys, leave comments throughout the episode, share it with your friends. If you're for the boys, be one of the boys and tell your boys. What we have on the docket, again, I already talked about subscribing. We get into that abysmal calling performance by the Eagles coaching staff in their recent Monday Night Football game. Tua, he has another concussion. How are the Dolphins going to pivot? And also when we get into college, Michigan hosts USC, Nebraska hosts Illinois, and what you can look forward to in this show. Our first half of the show is going to be centric all around NFL. We break down Thursday Night Football, our games of the week. We talk about a Ballsy Pick, who's an underdog that can win in the money line, and we hit rapid fire. And then in the back half of the show, we will be doing college football. So our trophy games of the week, you already know mine's Illinois, Nebraska. We have tier talk, we have a Ballsy Pick, and we have rapid fire, and ending it all with our fan call-in segment. I hope you guys love this episode. If you're for the boys and you love football, you will love this show. Again, subscribe, leave comments. Let's go. All right, welcome to The Locker Room. Delanie Walker had an abysmal week. We'll get into that here in a second. First, this episode is brought to you. The Locker Room is presented by Fireball Whiskey. Fireball is the perfect shot for game day, whether you're buying those sneaky little shooters before going into the stadium or going big with the Fireball keg for your tailgate, whether it's a pregame shot in the tailgate lot or a celebratory touchdown shot at the bar. No matter what, it's guaranteed to ignite your game day. Drink some Fireball. Drink safe and responsibly. Delanie, bro.
Yo, geez.
Sorry to hear about Diddy, man.
I think it was that whole week, man, just set me back. You know, seeing Diddy get shackled up, me get knocked down.
You used to have a poster of him in your locker room, you was telling me.
No.
Or in your bedroom growing up, you was
never
telling me.
Never that.
You love Shake Your Tail Feather. That was your favorite song.
I've never heard it. But you know a lot about it, so, you know, explain to me how that song go.
No, that shit, number one, that stuff is wild.
That's wild,
I
bro.
accidentally came across a video yesterday. Accidentally came across a video. Apparently, it was the voices of him and Meek Mill.
Yeah.
And it's some of the most disturbing shit you've ever heard in your life. I had to take it. I had to put it in my group chat to let everybody else pay the same price that I did.
I hate to hear that Meek Mills, you know. Shout out Meek Mills. I hate to hear that. I hate to hear that about my guy.
One of my boys, Nate Gary, he played for, you met Nate when we was the spring tour in Nebraska.
Yeah, yep.
But he played for Philly when they won the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they had Meek Mill
perform.
So when I dropped that in the chat, I was like, man, G, like, you partied with him. Like,
how was it?
He said, I can't confirm nor deny those allegations.
What about the lube? How much do you got lube at the crib? You keep lube in the
I know you're freaky.
I don't keep lube. I don't need it.
Is this nightcap? Are we doing nightcap right now?
This is a Shay.
Yeah, hey, Shannon Sharp. We didn't even talk about that on Bussin with the Boys neither. The Shannon Sharp.
Oh, the
Shannon Sharp stuff last week.
The video. Oh, the accidentally filmed or recorded.
I don't think, my take is this.
He did it. You
don't accidentally get on the live.
He lied, but he tried to say he was hacked, but then he came out was like, look.
He said he wasn't hacked, but he was saying how he threw his phone down. He doesn't know how all that stuff works. It was an accident. I personally don't believe it.
So
I'm calling bullshit.
Yeah, you throw your phone and it accidentally go on live.
I think he's obviously had a lot of gay allegations.
Yeah, so he had to let everybody know.
And so I feel like, I don't know what the place, but what's even more wild is it feels like it was just like a fart in the wind. There was a couple days of it last week, but nothing's came of it. It's like no one's even talking about it at all.
I mean, but Chad killed me because he said, I'm glad it wasn't a...
What'd he say? A Michelle, not a Michael?
Yeah. Yo, I started dying. I'm like, yo, that's cold.
Those boys are so funny.
Never a Michael. Never a Michael.
Yeah.
Never a Michael.
What'd he say? You know how they gotta, how players, they gotta ice their knees and stuff after, like.
Oh yeah, he said she had the ice.
With this look, when he pulls down the glasses.
I said, okay.
All right, let's talk football. We got off the track. Let's talk football. Dude, let's start and talk about what you're seeing happening in Tennessee. Like, are you hitting the panic button? The good thing with the Titans is 3 teams are 0-2.
Yeah.
So you're fine. Fortunately, you're fine.
Yeah, we're good right now.
What are you seeing you feel like in Tennessee?
I feel like they're not hitting the panic button.
Are you hitting the panic button?
No, I'm definitely not. Our defense is outstanding. We have probably one of the best defense in the league right now. Offense. The only reason why I'm not hitting the panic button because you see spurts of them making plays, them being able to move the ball. It's just we got to take care of it. Got to take care of it. And when I say we got to take care of it, I'm talking to one person right now.
Yeah. What if you're in the locker room? Like, what are you saying anything to Willie Mayo?
I'm just like, be yourself. Be you. Don't worry about the noise outside. You got to play this game, but you got to protect us because the quarterback is the key. The quarterback is the key. All I'm going to tell him is, look, this is your job to lose. If you keep doing this, you're going to lose it. And we need you out there because you're the best thing we got on this team.
Yeah, because they can move the ball.
For
me, people are talking about, like, the Titans suck and yada, yada, yada. Everybody's calling for Will Levis's head. Like, to me, it's truly just a young quarterback learning to play within himself but not do too much within himself, like being these little Superman style. He's trying to be a superhero out there versus, bro, I know you don't want to go down.
Yeah.
But we got 3 points on the board.
Take the sack.
Yeah, you take the sack. You don't switch the momentum. Like, in the block punts, bro. Well, you were on special teams early in your career,
that
bro.
Right there, the block punts is crazy.
A 4-man box.
I know. But he did. If you watch the replay, he studied him because he came at him. He faked like he was about to block him.
Right. But bro, that's a veteran move.
That's a veteran move. That is a veteran move. He gave that boy, he said, I'm about to block you. Dude, try to release. Oh, okay. Free.
Yeah. So what Delanie's talking about too, like say you have a younger guy at the wing or somebody who hasn't necessarily played the wing on punt team. A vet move, knowing that you're probably going to get blocked, is flash your hands at them. Flash your hands at them like you're going to block them and then take off to go block it. Because somebody who, if you're on the punt team and you see a 4, 5, 6-man box.
You know it ain't a rush.
You know it's not a rush. You're expecting a block. You're expecting a return.
Yep.
So you're anxious. You're excited to get out and start covering the field. Mm-hmm. So when you take your set, and you see somebody flash their hands at you like they're going to stand you up to shield you or run with you, you're ready to get out so that way you don't get hemmed up.
Yep.
So what the rusher did is he comes, he flashes his hands, and then he takes off on the up and under because, oh boy, I think it was Chestnut was ready to get out.
He took off.
He took off because you're going to lose your tackle because your tackle's going in to knock off the guard
there you go.
so he can come out.
Yeah.
But that's like the number one thing you can't do on punt team. Number one is get a block, but get beat on an up and under.
Up and under. 4-man rush. Not even a 4-man rush. Just
because the fifth guy was just kind of, he was just kind of standing back.
Yeah, he was standing back to wait for the PP to come out. But the thing is, it's the second week in a row. Crucial.
And all the shit that Ackerman got last year, he's got throughout the years.
And he didn't have none of that, really. He had probably one block punt that ultimately hurt our kicker. But at the end of the day, this is early. Everybody in their mindset is like, we can block a punt now against the Titans.
Right.
We can block a punt. They gonna go out there and try to block a punt every time.
And everybody who's watching the tape, like it's 36 Chestnut. 36. They're going to be going after you.
Yeah, we're going to the left side.
Yeah,
every time.
Even if you get a single block, here's how you can beat him.
Yeah.
You're going to have to sit in there now like extra long.
Oh, yeah. He may not be out there next week.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of saying on Bussin' with the Boys too. Like, that's an offense where you, depending on where you're at on the depth chart, you could be cut. You could be gone.
I mean, he could be. Well, he the third running back, though, so.
I don't know how much he's implemented into the offense.
But
I know I had a cat, linebacker at Washington. We played New York, the Giants, on Thursday night. He just got his first shot. So we did walkthroughs all week. So he never really even got a rep at the wing, like a real one.
Yeah.
And I saw somebody get their first opportunity at wing, up and under. They get beat on up and under. they're shown the door the next day.
Yeah, you know how nervous you are out there? You on
Yeah.
the island pretty much. That
Yeah.
wing player, you on the island. He was going against his stud, though. This guy that blocked the punt just ain't no average dude. He like a special team guy. Like
right, because they
what
send their best ones out there on the
on the edge. Go get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're done. I just think there's some mistakes were made, but the guys are playing good football. It's that second half. Usually, playing with the Titans and playing against the Titans, usually the second half is our best quarters. But for some reason this year, it ain't been our best quarters, and it's starting to show, and teams are starting to see that, like, let's get to second half, we start getting things moving. I feel like Aaron Rodgers, they had Aaron Rodgers in the box. I really felt like he did. He made, 2 good plays, 2 throws that put them in the game. But other than that, we killed ourselves again. Yeah. The Titans killed themselves again. I'm not pushing the panic button. I think Will just got to understand, protect the ball, bro. This ain't college where you got away with those things, being able to skip jump and throw the ball or pitch it and someone catch it. The NFL is just way more talented. You're just not going to be able to get away with those. So protect the ball, my guy. We still got faith in you.
What do you think about out in Miami, Tua?
Oh, shit.
Another concussion.
I mean, gosh. He just got paid, too. So what's that going to look like if he do retire? Do he have to give that money back?
I don't know.
Because I think that's the only thing that's keeping him not retiring.
Is the money part?
Is the money part.
You think he wants to retire?
I think he has to.
Yeah. That's a tough situation.
How many concussions have he had that we know of that took him out the game?
And the way he looks like
every time he get hit.
Yeah. I know. I'm thinking of at least he's had 3 of those, right?
3. I would say 3. Y'all say 3? 4.
He's had 4.
He had one in college too.
Damn.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
It don't look good. Like, I hate to say this, but did you see the meme?
I said I hate to say this, but y'all saw that meme?
Radio. He don't retire. He gonna be looking like this at practice, and they have radio going through the ropes. Yo, I said stop. Why we gotta do this to people? Yeah, that was I don't mean to laugh on that because it's a serious. But I'm not a serious person.
This the locker room.
I'm not a serious person.
The locker room,
you
bro.
never know what I'm gonna say. No, he needs to. Damn, man, I feel bad because I was up on. You know how I felt about Tua last year. He was killing me.
Yeah,
he was killing me on.
I had him beating Jack. I had him working. Wait, who they played? The Bills.
The Bills.
I had him working the Bills last week. I was wrong
Me too.
as hell about
wrong.
that.
I mean, wrong. And now he, I hate to say it, man. The dude, gosh, and then they went and got buddy
Tyler Huntley.
Tyler Huntley. If he come in there and get loose, I don't know, but I mean they just paid him. So
I think Tua retires. I think he might have to pay back some, but I think they'll do right by him too. Because I feel like you've seen that. I want to say they might have done right by Kuechly. They didn't do right by Andrew Luck, I don't think.
No, they did. Andrew Luck.
They
was paying Andrew Luck the whole time.
You know who they didn't do right by? Calvin Johnson.
They didn't.
He left early.
They didn't do him right.
How'd Patrick Willis when he retired?
Oh, they took care of Patrick.
They took care of Patrick.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying. I think it kind of just depends. I mean, something like that and that,
He keep his signing bonus. He keep his signing bonus. They take everything else away from him. They may even make him pay just a little bit back. He ain't play.
I'm with you.
What is this? The third game?
They're gonna need something back.
They gonna get something back. Like, bro, you can't go out there. I mean, damn, I thought they taught him how to slide in the fall.
He took karate classes too.
They say
on how to fall down.
Yeah.
If he's forced to medically retire, then he gets his money back. But if the doctors say he can play and he decides not to play, then he won't get the $126 million.
They gonna say he can play. This is the NFL. Those doctors is write a check to him, say he can play.
Yeah, that's gonna become a very political thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lawsuit if he do.
He's gonna be waiting for them to force him out.
Yeah,
they're gonna say, "Hey, this doctor, our doctor here, said you can play."
Yep, and he gonna go see another doctor that's gonna be like,
Yeah, they'll get a second opinion that says otherwise.
I think that's a tough decision for him. honestly, it's sad to see him go out like that, and if he's forced to play, and even though they know he's concussion prone.
Well, I think if his entire camp too is like, hey, if he doesn't want to play, it's not the best decision to play. He probably won't go back out there again. But I'm just bummed because he loves playing football, and you're gonna have to. Your hand kind of gets forced to think of the bigger picture because there is life after football.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, what did he went to Alabama, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they just get those dudes. They just get those dudes masters. No offense, my guy. They get masters, you know. So he should be able to get a coaching job at Alabama.
If he wants to, you get money, you don't have to pay nothing back. He
should be straight.
The islands,
yeah,
bro.
He should be straight. I mean, especially if you go back to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Oh, he'd be great.
Yeah.
He'd be all right.
Let's get into Thursday Night Football. You got Patriots at the Jets. Jets favored by 6.5. The over-under is 38.5.
You know where I'm going.
I do?
Patriots, son. I'm taking the Patriots to beat the Jets, B.
You think they're going to beat the Jets?
They're going to beat the Jets. Well, I'm going to take the spread. But
all right, you're going to take the 6.5.
I would take the 6.5.
It is a big line.
Yeah, I would take the 6.5. But I'm happy I think the Patriots, what Coach Mayo is doing with those boys, I feel like they all buying into him. They barely lost to the Seahawks, went to overtime, lost 23-20. I just think those guys is getting it. They starting to get the Jets. Everyone talk about their defense, but I feel like the Titans really beat themselves. I don't feel like their defense had anything to do with beating the Titans. And I feel like the Patriots going to go up there and whoop on the Jets straight up.
I don't know. I think the points are high, so I feel like I'm leaning Patriots plus 6.5. The Patriots, to me, bro, like one thing they are going to do, because Coach Mayo, he comes, obviously play for Belichick, but they're going to take away their number one weapon. They're going to try to figure out how you eliminate Garrett Wilson.
True.
But you got a problem with both Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall.
Breece Hall is a monster.
Jets did take a step the right way against the Titans last week.
Yeah, but
compared to how they played in week 1.
True. Very true. Very true.
And the Patriots don't have a D line.
That's gonna be
that Tennessee
like
does.
Tennessee does.
Like
yeah.
What the Patriots do, what the Patriots want to do, well, since they're not buying into Drake May.
Yeah.
With Jacoby out there.
Yeah.
Is you want to play good defense, good special teams. You want to run the football, but this team, like, they had 6 3-and-outs against Seattle.
Yeah, they did.
I think the Jets being at home too is going to obviously be an advantage, like getting back there and playing at home. I think I'm going to go Jets, man.
Yeah, that's...
Jets minus 6.5. Because, again, I just feel like the Patriots, like, you know, they've had a little success to open the season. Like, everybody basically counted them out to be, like, you know, a 2-4 win team.
Yeah.
So they very well could still be. But I think they came out, they win a game against the Bengals and struggle against the Seattle Seahawks. Even though that was a close game, Seattle flew all the way across the country and still pulled out a W. Yeah. But I just think, like, if you can't throw the football and you can't, you know, all the Jets really have to do is take away the run game. They have a defense that's talented enough to do that. I think being at home, they'll cover 6.5.
I just feel like Hunter Henry is going to have a game against the Jets. The Jets ain't known for stopping tight ends, so we're going to see how well
they got cats. Quincy Williams, bro.
That would mean
CJ Mosley, who is 50-50 on playing, he kind of got hurt last week.
Yeah, he did.
All right, let's get to our games of the week presented by Georgia Boot is back with the boys. Georgia Boot, America's hardest working boot, designed for the hardest jobs. All-day comfort, keeps your feet comfortable on long work days. Durable construction, lasts through heavy use in tough conditions. Trusted by hard-working professionals. Step into ultimate comfort with Georgia Boots, America's hardest working boots. Use code BUSSIN to get 20% off at checkout and experience the durability and comfort trusted by hard-working professionals across the country. Head to georgiaboot.com now. Where'd them boots go?
They're in the locker.
Oh, you put them up in the locker?
Yeah.
Georgia Boots, baby.
They're sitting behind Delanie.
Oh, yeah.
You see them? They made some custom ones for the boy.
Yeah. Them is nice.
I know you rock them.
Yeah, I rock them on the farm for sure.
You wear your boots on the outside of your jeans, right?
No. Hell no.
On
you
the
do
inside?
that?
Nah. You know, I did at one point.
Video of Delanie at the farm. see it now.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Hey,
Be proud.
you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to listen to everything, especially when
I'm
you're on
with
the
you.
farm, baby.
I'm more thinking about you setting up your phone and taking a walk with the song going.
Yeah, that was some
See
TikTok.
now. Run the clip.
I had to do the TikTok. had to hit it with the TikTok, man. You know, act like the phone was just there.
What is your game of the week this week?
My game of the week is gonna be the Broncos at the Buccaneers. I'm taking the Buccaneers, man. Baker Mayfield looking good. He got that win over the Lions. You got Mike Evans, who's just like fine wine.
Yeah.
He gets better at time. You know what I'm saying? And then Chris Godwin I think those two and those three together making plays, being able to move the ball. Man, I just don't think the Broncos got a chance. I know you like your boy over there at quarterback with the Broncos.
I do. I think he'll eventually come around, but he is struggling.
He's
going to continue to struggle, but he's not struggling in a way that, like, in my opinion, Caleb Williams is struggling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the Broncos, in my opinion, don't have like the offensive talent that the Bears kind of have surrounding
True.
Caleb.
No, I'll give you that. But they still the Bears, so that's
Yeah.
the problem.
I like the Broncos defense. I think they'll get better as the season goes on. I feel like they're kind of off to a slower start. But I agree with you on the Bucs.
Yeah.
They look good, bro.
Look good.
And when your quarterback, when the team is backing your quarterback, when your quarterback is playing, when he's out there putting his shoulder into people,
All that.
when he's talking shit, he's got a swagger about him. He gets himself out of bad situations.
Yep.
When he's moving around in the pocket, his eyes are downfield. He knows when to tuck it and run it.
Mm-hmm.
And the sideline rallies around him. Like, you know that feeling when that's happening.
Yeah.
It's a great feeling.
Great feeling.
And having hosting Denver at home, I'm with you. I think they cover that game.
Yeah.
And I'm big on the Bucs, bro. I
Me
think they're
too.
one of the best teams in the league.
It may be. He looking like his old self back in his college days, like you
Right.
said, being able to do all the stuff he's doing and motivating that city.
He got that swagger about him, like he's ready to run from the cops again, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Take a bump for sure.
Packers, Titans. That is my game of the week.
Wait, who you got?
We'll get to it.
Oh, okay.
We'll get to it. Malik Willis revenge game.
Oh,
Malik Willis revenge game.
I was about to say, but first, before you get on that, how you think the ownership gonna feel if that man come in here and take it up?
Ownership's tight. Ownership's. We already had our boy Jack, our social media producer. He said on Bussin with the Boys that he will kill himself if Malik comes in and beats the Titans in Tennessee. And we also had him shake on it.
Don't kill yourself, my guy. I don't think it's gonna happen, but don't kill yourself.
But I do think it's like every game means something, right?
Yeah, I know it's on his mind.
You know Malik is ready to come in here and play
Bruh.
his best ball.
Bro, he got the game ball last week.
Right. But that game ball is more like, hey, thank God you didn't make any mistakes.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Because he only threw the ball like what?
He had 15 times. 136 yard passing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Good little passer rating.
Yeah.
I know. I think it's going to come down to, which, again, it's been the story of the week for the Titans in these first 2 weeks, but can they take care of the football?
That's it.
All they have to do, the 2 team keys for the Tennessee Titans this week, is take care of the football and stop Josh Jacobs.
Oh,
Josh touched the rock over 30 times.
Oh, he did.
He's going to have to again this week. Like,
of course.
Malik did. He operated in a very simple, hey, we're going to call a simple game. We're going to let you play as fast as you can. We're going to try to take care of the football. We're going to keep it on the ground. We need to lean on the line of scrimmage and not allow them to make us win with Malik Willis.
Yeah.
But the entire key to the Titans is like, hey, make Malik Willis beat us.
Yeah.
All we got to do is stop Josh Jacobs.
That's it.
Are his legs fresh enough to come in 2 weeks in a row and touch the rock again 30 times? Because that's what the Packers have to do.
They got to.
I mean, they had Malik played a sound game within the game plan that he had. Josh Jacobs played well. The Packers had the ball
most of the time.
40 minutes time of possession against the Colts and only put up 16 points.
Yeah.
It was only 16-10.
Yeah.
And the Packers forced 3 turnovers. They're like
know.
+4 in turnover margin this year. So all legitimately, if the Titans can take care of the football and stop Josh Jacobs, they win this game easily.
I mean, don't be slacks on them on the defense for the Packers. They got DBs, linebackers, D-line.
Right. They got some cats. I mean,
Yeah.
again, they force turnovers. They force I want to say 5 interceptions and a fumble this year already.
Yeah.
Like they got a team that can force turnovers.
Trust me, I know.
It's all about taking care of the football.
So who you
I like
going?
the Titans.
I
I
mean,
like Titans. I like Titans -3 at
Minus.
home versus the Packers. They cannot let Malik Willis, even LaFleur, he's got a chip on his shoulder anytime he comes in the Nissan. He wants to win against the teams where he worked for.
Of course. They both. It's two people that's over there that got a chip on their shoulder right now, and it's here in Tennessee.
Yeah, and he's going to know how to motivate Malik a little bit more with that because they've both been here.
Yeah. That's why he got him.
Who you got?
I'm not touching this game.
You don't believe in the Titans?
I'm just not touching this game.
Until what? Until you see them take care of the football?
Yeah.
I think Will's going to be just fine, bro.
Me too.
Again, everybody wants to burn the place down. They move the ball offensively. They can move the ball. Calvin Ridley looks good. They can run the rock a little bit. They have a young offensive line that's struggling a little bit right now. But Coach Callahan is an elite offensive line coach. They will get better and progress as the year goes on. I just don't think it's time to hit the panic button. Because fortunately, the AFC South is pretty...
Yeah, it's open. Wide open.
Yeah, wide open.
I just the guys we play, he just played terrible last week. He had a couple of drops. We only got Calvin. Calvin right now is the guy we got to trust on. I don't know what's going on with D-Hop. He may still be hurt, and just them lingering injuries is keeping him from performing on the field. But it's actually Calvin is our guy. You know what I mean? We got to get him the ball. You see what they did when they gave him the ball. He got in the end zone, but I'm just going to stay away from this game. I'm going to wait and see what they do and go from there. So,
all right, let's get to our Fireball Ballsy Pick of the Week presented by Fireball. So many things make football great, but you know what the best thing is, and that's kicking the living shit out of your rival. There's absolutely no better feeling as an athlete or a fan. And this week, we've got an incredible matchup. Texans at the Vikings. That will be involved in my Ballsy Pick. And Fireball Whiskey is here to give you the spark to ignite that rivalry all season long. Grab your football buddy, buy a round, and reignite the rivalry flame. Hey, before we hit it, would you like to?
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
I need a week off.
Yeah, man, this is about to put me in a slumber.
He was our guy last year with the tweez.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going Ballsy Pick. I alluded to it in the ad read. You got Texans are favored -2.5 at the Vikings. The over-under is 46. I like the Vikings to win this game, bro. I mean, they ran the football well against a tough 49er defense.
Yeah,
their O-line is moving the line of scrimmage. If you watch that game, they're moving the line of scrimmage.
I was shocked.
They're not only protecting Sam Darnold, but Sam looks like a guy back there in the pocket.
Yeah.
He's moving. He's got his feet set. There's zero nerves with him. He's very poised. The bomb to Justin Jefferson last year. And again, they can run the ball. They ran it last week at 19 times for, over 100 for 110 plus.
Yeah.
Like O'Connell, Coach Phillips, they're doing some things with this offense. They got something going, and it looks like they really wholeheartedly believe in Sam Darnold. And he looks good, bro. And the defense, even though the 49ers moved the ball, they just made they lost when they took a risk. They went for it on 4th down 3 times. They got it the very first time. They didn't get it the second 2 times. I believe they had a block punt. Did the Niners have a block punt? I could be wrong on that. The
49ers hadn't won in Minnesota in about 4 years, though.
Yeah. They had a block punt. A block punt that ended up 3 points for the Vikings. A bad interception. Brock just looked down the pipe on somebody the entire play.
Yeah.
Threw a bad interception that turned into 7 points for the Vikings. Even though they were moving the ball, like the 49ers have a very good offense that they're going to move it on you no matter what.
Yeah.
But when it came time to show up, the Vikings defense showed up.
When they needed to.
Yeah, when they needed to. So, I like the Vikings. I like the Vikings a lot. I think the Texans, they look solid, but they don't look as good as they should be looking against teams like the Bears, Indianapolis the week before. So I'm going Vikings, man. I like them as dogs right now. I like them to win outright money line.
What's the spread on that game?
2.5.
Oh, 2.5. I'll take the Vikings, but I'm going to take the spread, though.
That's fine. I mean, it's my ballsy pick. It doesn't have to be yours.
I know.
I mean, my ballsy pick is they're winning this game. They're at
feel
home.
you. I feel that. I like that game, though. I like what you're saying because Minnesota look good. Beating a 49er team looks good. I like it.
All right. What's your ballsy pick?
My ballsy pick is going to be the Chargers versus the Steelers, and I'm going Chargers. And the reason why I'm going Chargers because, you know, I'm a Jim Harbaugh fan. Love Jim Harbaugh. Justin Herbert is looking like a beast. Did you hear when the dude did not motion? He said, "Fuck, get over there." I said, "Yo, that's a leader right there.
That's what you need.
That's what you need. Tell him to get over." J.K. Dobbins, monster right now, having a monster year, especially after coming off that injury and being able to perform at a high level. He looking like his old self. I'm excited to see what that man is doing. And then Quentin Johnson, man. Jensen or how you say his last name?
Quentin Johnson. Quentin Johnson. I just sneaked him on my waiver wire in
you
our
did?
fantasy league. Yeah.
Oh, he went nuts. Wait, 2 tubs.
He looks good.
He looks good. He's getting.
How'd he look in camp?
In camp, you know, he looked good in camp. He was struggling a little bit early, but you know that happens. You know, come in, you sign some new guys, bringing new guys in. He didn't know where he was gonna be at in the depth chart, but now that man is showing up. You can see his confidence is being built, and just for him to have that game that he had last week, I think that he gonna build off of that. And he's going to just keep making more and more plays. So I'm excited to see what he do. I like him a lot. The dude was hella cool. You know, sometimes it ain't how they perform in camp. It's their personality. He had a great personality. He came out to practice every week, bust his butt. Even when, he had a few drops, he came out every week, got on a jug machine. And I like seeing that. That means he got growth and he can take criticism. So I'm excited to see that man ball out this week.
Dude, honestly, I'm with you. I think Pittsburgh's going to be very tough defensively.
Very tough.
They do a great job of not turning the ball over.
True.
Coach Arthur Smith, he has, Justin Fields has been the quarterback the first 2 weeks. He does a great job, as you know, getting the ball out quick, building in a good screen game, trying to run the football. They can't really, in my opinion, they're not going to be a team that can score a lot of points. So even though they're 2-0, they're going to have to get used to like these ugly, boring type wins where it's like 16-10 every week. But I'm with you on the Chargers, and I like the fact too that they have like a top 10 arm talent quarterback with Herbert, and they're not having to lean on Herbert to win games. Like you can see they want to run the football. They want to establish that they run the football, play good defense, which they're doing. J.K. Dobbins is nice. And I can't wait to watch Joe Alt versus T.J. Watt.
Yeah, that's gonna be
because Watt's more so on that side.
We'll see what side he go to.
But he mostly picks on the right tackles.
Yeah, he do. But this ain't the normal right tackle.
I'm with you. Because he did a great job week 1 against Max Crosby.
Max Crosby started going to the other side.
Yeah. But I'm with you. And they've been staying on the East Coast all week. Coach Harbaugh.
You know how he do it.
He's going to find a way to motivate him.
Yeah.
He was already saying, hey, we get a great challenge to go in a storied organization like Pittsburgh. This is kind of like our first playoff game. Because he's able to motivate them week 1. This is our home opener. Week 2, this is our away opener. Week 3, hey, there's a playoff opener. He'll find ways to motivate him. But I'm with you. I think the Chargers are nice. Yeah,
you look at Greg Roman. He find ways to move the ball. He find different. Their whole offense is gonna be different this week, just like it was last week. They had the unbalanced set. They ran the ball. They had 2 tackles on one side with the guard and the tight end. They just do this unbalanced that just mess with the defense where they don't know what's going to happen. So I'm excited to see what happens. I think this is going to be a good game, but Chargers is going to come out with it, and I'm going to take money line as well.
Well, you have to. It's ballsy.
Yeah, I know.
You have to.
Yeah, got it.
I'm going to take the points.
Okay.
But you have to.
Yeah, I got it. I was going to take money line, period.
Yeah.
I just, small talk.
Small talk. Just small talk.
Yeah.
Just a little small talk.
Just a little small talk. Yeah.
All right, let's get to the rapid fire games this week. Who's going to be our voice of God?
Where is
Hove?
Let's
get into it, man.
Hove, you next.
Shout out Greg Jennings' video.
Indictment.
All right, y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
First game, Eagles at Saints. The Saints are favored by 2.5, and the total points is 49.5.
Derek Carr, Clint Kubiak, I believe in them. Saints -2.5.
Saints -2.5.
Oh yeah, Delanie, could you look up for us when you're speaking?
Saints -2.5.
Next one, Ravens -1.5 at the Cowboys. The over-under is 48.5.
Oh, this one's tough,
Jesus
but
Christ.
I'm going to say the Cowboys bounce back at home. I know they had a tough one last week at home, but they're going to bounce back. They're going to bounce back. Give me the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys at home with a 1.5.
Under 48.5.
Pussy.
Chiefs at the Falcons. Falcons are favored -3.5.
Chiefs
There's no
favored
way.
-3.5. Over under 46.5. Come on, young ho.
Hey.
Give me the Chiefs -3.5. Kirk looked phenomenal in the last 2-minute drive, but up until then, he just doesn't look that healthy right now. Give me Chiefs -3.5 at Atlanta. Do it.
Chiefs. Chiefs. I gotta take those Chiefs. I don't know, man. We're gonna see what happens.
Jaguars at Bills. Bills are favored by 5, and the over-under is 45.5.
Jacksonville pissed me off last week. The Bills look great. They beat the hell out of Miami. Give me the Bills -5 at home.
Bills -5. Come on, man.
Last one, Commanders at the Bengals. Bengals are 7.5-point favorites, and the over-under is 48.5.
This line scares me. The points, it's a big spread. Jaden, he can run around really well. I think the Bengals offense gets rolling, even takes a bigger step this week. Give me the over 48.5.
Under 48.5.
All right. All right. All right.
That's
All right.
the last one. I just is Joe on elbow working?
Yeah, I mean, he played a lot better. Dude, look, the DraftKings Sportsbook, they need to be the first sportsbook to put in referee prop bets.
Oh my God.
Because
They
I'm
need
telling you,
to.
at the collegiate level, LSU last week against South Carolina, the Chiefs every week,
Every week.
there needs to be prop bets for these referees.
Yeah, they
Because we got to
definitely-
start making money off of this.
But they
The way
probably
they call these games.
they probably not gonna do that because the referees definitely be shiesty for sure. You know what I'm saying? Shiesty. No, man. You know the Chiefs top in the NFL with 15 penalties that keep them in the game.
The talk this week too is like, I don't know what the exact stat is, but apparently Mahomes has thrown the most interceptions that's gotten bailed out
back.
by a referee's
Yeah,
penalty.
They would have lost
He
that game.
threw a wild little duck over the middle last
Yeah.
week, his first pick. I
Yeah.
was like, man, what was he seeing right there? We tried getting it to Kelsey.
No, they
Yeah,
would have
bro,
lost
they
that
bailed
game.
them boys
They
out,
bailed
man.
them out. They would have lost that game if it wasn't for that PI. How is that a PI? The dude was playing the ball.
Yeah. I'm with you. Chiefs fans who watch this are probably in the chat talking about how much we're crying and bitching right now. But it's week in and week out with these boys, man. It's week in and week out.
Jesus.
Hey, bet the Boys Parlay. I'm just now realizing since Taylor is out, we can need an extra one. We need an extra one for the parlay.
When y'all want to throw one out? Y'all want to throw one out?
Or, yeah, I guess we could leave it at 2. Makes it more winnable. Joe Mixon, he got hurt. Ankle last week, popped him. He didn't get in the end zone.
Fucking
Pissed me off, man.
Barkley just gets in the end zone. Nope. Knee down. Drops a wide open touchdown.
You talking about Barkley?
Yes.
Bro.
I was sitting there like, come on, bro. I need you. I'm doing really bad this week. Get me one.
The drop, too.
The drop.
But what are they doing throwing the ball?
I don't know. It was the 3 yard. Just run it in the end zone. Run it. I don't know, man. I'm confused what the Eagles got going on right now. It's like no AJ out there.
They run the ball.
It's easy.
Then the Falcons are, they kick the ball off. They're backed
There's no
up
time.
with no timeouts, maybe 40 seconds,
Yeah.
45 seconds on the clock.
Yeah.
Makes you feel way different as an offense that jogging out on the field,
Definitely.
defense jogging out on the field.
Definitely. I don't know what that was. That was crazy. I don't know what's going on in Philly right now.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Sirianni, people are ready to pull the trigger on that man. They had the game.
Yeah, they did. They should have won.
And then
that
all of
game.
a sudden, too, like the Falcons were, there's always that comment where you're sitting there and you're watching a 2-minute drive and Kirk just delivers on a 2-minute. They just operate. And then you just think, why don't we just call this playbook?
2 minutes. The
Yeah,
whole
why don't we
game.
just go 2-minute the entire
The
game?
whole game. I'm like, where did this come from? He just
Yeah.
ding him, I'm like, oh, they should have ran 2 minutes the whole game.
And you listen to the Manning cast and they had Matt Ryan on, but you love 2 minutes because you don't have to think. Everybody kind of knows what they're doing.
Everyone knows what they're doing.
So I'm thinking in my brain, so why don't we just do 2 minutes every series?
No, I love 2 minutes. Like when we used to go into 2 minutes, I'm eating defense. They just because what y'all running and what y'all call just 2 plays probably.
Cover
two,
call
cover
a lot
one.
of too high.
Yeah.
You might like send pressure on the opening one because you guys want a positive.
You
play
want
on
a
the first
positive
one.
play. Yeah.
You might be able to run the ball.
Yeah.
It just kind of depends, I guess, on the situation.
No, you're right. That's so because we may run the ball on the first one just to get it started. Y'all send a blitz. Y'all may hit it, but other than that, y'all in that too high situation.
Yeah, there's probably 3 calls.
Yeah. And
it's like if there's a stopped clock, what are you going to? If it's a moving clock, if you guys get a first down and get on the ball, what do you guys usually do?
Yeah.
Because 2 minutes, there's so many more like tendencies and schematics that kind of come up.
So true.
In 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, hey, when this team's got to have it and you see trips with the Y off, this is exactly what they do.
Yeah.
Or you see trips and threes on the line of scrimmage and it's a receiver, he's cleared it out for a deep dagger by one.
Yeah, exactly
You know what
true.
I mean?
No, that's what we run it. We only got 10 plays.
Right.
In our 2 minutes. So
all right, let's build out this Bet the Boys Parlay presented to us by DraftKings. With the football season kicking off, it's a perfect time to dive into the action with my partners at DraftKings, the #1 place to bet on touchdowns. And right now, all new customers who bet $5 will instantly get $250 in bonus bets, plus get 1 month of NFL Plus Premium on us. All you got to do is download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up using promo code LOCKER. The crown is yours. That's $250 in bonus bets instantly and 1 month of NFL Plus Premium after betting just $5. Listen, I'm sticking with Clint Kubiak and the Saints right now. I'm going Alvin Kamara. He had 3 of them last week. He had 1 in the first week. These guys that come from the Shanahan tree, their running backs eat.
Mm-hmm.
Their running backs eat. Christian McCaffrey, who's old buddy that's in now?
Oh,
Jordan Mason.
Yeah, he getting it. He eating right now.
Kyron Williams with the Rams. That's part of that same tree. Like these guys that come from the Shanahan tree, the McVay tree, the running backs eat. Alvin Kamara, he's looking like his young self.
He looking good.
I'm going Alvin Kamara anytime touchdown.
Yeah. That's a good. I like that. I'm gonna go James Cook. I'm taking James Cook because he looked good last week. Helped me win my fantasy team. Sorry, my boy.
Hey, Bills look tough though.
Bills look
good.
Bro. He gets in when I need him to get in just so he can score a touchdown. The man can catch. He can run the ball. He know how to find the end zone. James Cook, man. Anytime TD.
Can somebody dial that up? James Cook and Alvin Kamara anytime touchdowns. No, we're sticking with 2. Let's just go 2. Let's win. Yeah, let's GBOT. Let's go out. Let's get a positive play. Let's hit a positive play. Just like
crazy.
Yeah. I know we haven't hit.
Not yet. Well,
I haven't hit either week.
You haven't hit.
I had Bijan in week 1.
Yeah.
I had Joe Mixon in week 2.
Damn, that's right.
Love both of those players. Yeah. But we just I
Taylor was the only one that hit because he had J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Was J.K. could be a good pick.
Oh fuck. Damn,
should we put J.K. in there?
I think we need to.
Who's building this up?
You want J.K. Dobbins?
I think.
What are the odds with just Alvin Kamara and
James Cook?
Plus 188.
Damn.
Add J.K. Dobbins.
Let's see what happens. That was low.
Plus, he said plus 188. Plus 188.
We usually like in what?
I was going to say
James Conner.
Ooh.
I haven't watched enough Cardinals football, man. Kyler Murray looks good.
Yeah, they boy been tossing.
Marvin Harrison Jr. got his touches.
Yeah, he got 4 drops too, though. They do run the ball a lot.
The Cardinals?
Yeah. They got a good rush offense.
If you add in James Cook, what do we got?
Where you from, Arizona?
Wait, no, if I'm adding J.K. Dobbins.
Oh, J.K. Dobbins.
Plus 606.
Plus 606 for J.K. Dobbins?
Damn, check ching.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
J.K. Dobbins, anytime touchdown.
He-
Alvin Kamara, anytime touchdown. James Cook, anytime touchdown. That's plus 606 in the DraftKings Sportsbook app.
That's crazy. That's easy money. That's
Bro.
easy money. Come on.
I get nervous because the Steelers' defense is for real. But
They
let's
are.
do it. Let's
they are,
ride.
but I feel like like I told you, Greg Roman, that offensive scheme, that man playbook is crazy. I couldn't even.
You was in it, yeah. You were there.
No, it's different now.
Yeah.
Like your boy was out there looking ying.
Looking like radio.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm like, I know I can't play anymore. Jesus.
All right, we're going to take a quick few-minute break. Get ready. We got college football in the back half. You're listening to The Locker Room. Leave comments. Welcome back to our college football portion of the show. We got Trophy Game of the Week, our Ballsy Pick, our Rapid Fire, our Tier Talk, and then at the very end, we're going to do our fan call-in segment. And if you are watching right now, our fan call-in segment, we have fans submit a selfie video giving us your best parlay of the weekend. It can be college, it can be NFL, whatever it is. We ride with it. You get a chance to be featured on our show. All you have to do, submit your video, your selfie video, giving your favorite parlay of the weekend. Submit it to info@bussinwtb.com to get a chance to get featured with the boys on The Locker Room. We have our Call of Fame, our Call of Shame. Last week, unfortunately, Jared's dad,
It's stacking.
he lost.
Bro.
Delanie, you made the wall this week, Call of Shame, because you lost every pick in the NFL.
I just noticed that.
You lost every pick.
God damn, that's cold-blooded.
But I think one of the big headlines, we talked on Bussin with the boys about the sadness in South Carolina right now. But moving it to Texas, I know Quinn Ewers, he went out. Arch Manning came in.
Oh, yeah.
And he looked incredible.
Boy, gave him the business, took it down.
Do we know how bad the injury is with Quinn? I know it was an oblique, but do we know if he's out this week?
Yeah, he's 1-2.
He's out 1 or 2?
I mean, they won't miss a beat, though.
I know they won't miss a beat, but my question is,
yeah,
question is, Arch Manning plays lights out.
Yeah, he take that spot.
You think he takes the spot? I mean, Quinn, they were
This is how it
questioning.
works. This is how it works.
Yeah, but Delanie,
this how
I
it
could
works.
understand if he had a question mark on him, if Quinn had a question mark.
No, he
on
a
him.
beast too.
He's a monster
beast.
operating in that offense.
He a beast. But you see how people ride with Archie? You see how people ride with him?
Trust me, I'm with you.
The team
y'all
love
stick
him.
with Arch?
This
I don't think so either. You got to go Quinn Ewers, bro.
we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's a tough one.
It's definitely going to be a conversation, especially when Arch, because I think Arch is a stud too.
But he gotta show up. He gonna have to show up 2 games. He gonna have to show up 2 games, do exactly what he been doing, and then it'll be a talk. If he just perform at a okay level, then no, it's not gonna be talks.
Hey, question for the bus. This is the question for our crew right here. It's funny to me how Taylor's missing on USC Michigan week.
I didn't even think about that.
Didn't watch the game either.
Yeah, his fandom. Do we say it's called into question, or is he operating as the fan that we know him to be, we think him to be?
I think you have to be a fan for a fan to be in question.
You have to be a fan for your fandom to be in question. Yeah, now he's ducking this Michigan USC game right now.
When it's easy to be a fan.
He's a fan when it's easy to be a fan. It's easy when you're winning every
It's
game.
definitely
when
easy.
the world's against you and you're winning, you win the
Yeah.
national title. It's kind of easy to be a fan then.
Y'all
But
think
when
Y'all think he ducking this fade?
From USC?
Yeah.
I think so.
Mm.
I mean, think about it. Where is he?
Where is he? I mean, Jack is here.
Yeah, Jack is here.
Where is Taylor?
Coop's here.
Coop is
JP's here. Mitch, Jared, Sherm, Garrett.
The eating contest.
It's slumped him.
Yeah, he's out there at the Fat Burger eating contest. Seemed like
Eating contest is it's a 3-patty burger.
That's an easy. I was like, this is not even hard when I saw it. I'm like, it's how much money you want to spend, son. You went up there and spent $50 on a 3-patty.
he's not here to defend himself. We're just dragging him. All right, let's get to the trophy games of the week presented by DraftKings. Whether you're cheering on your alma mater or just love the thrill of college football, you're going to want to listen to this. We've partnered up with DraftKings, and they have an offer that's perfect for game day. Right now, all new customers who bet $5 will instantly get $250 in bonus bets. All you got to do is download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up using my promo code LOCKER. The crown is yours. Again, that's $250 in bonus bets instantly after betting just $5. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, do not worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have the shot to win cash prizes. You want to kick off the trophy game of the week, or you want me to?
You already know, man. I got to go with my boys, man. My boys down there. Tennessee, man. Tennessee at Oklahoma. Got to go with Tennessee, man. Like I said, I ain't going to stop riding these boys. I want to see these dudes get to the championship. They should even be ranked higher than what they are. But, hey, that's me talking. Nico out there.
You talking, I mean, you know, I know how you get. Do you even know who's ranked ahead of them?
Not Nebraska. But at the end of the day, let's go, Nico. Go out there. I think what they got, Dalen Simpson out there making crazy plays too. So those two together, man, I'm excited to see them boys go out there and whoop on Oklahoma, man. Let's do it. Let's do it.
It's -7 over under 57.5.
Yeah.
You like Tennessee to cover?
They gonna cover that for sure.
I have them, and I have that game in my tier talk, so I'll go ahead and hold what my opinion is. My trophy game of the week, the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Of course.
Hosting the Illinois Fighting Illini. What do you mean, of course? This is the first ranked game in Lincoln, Nebraska in over a decade.
Yeah.
400 consecutive sellouts.
I'm
Since
excited.
what, 1967?
Yes, sir.
I'm
Since
a Nebraska
1967.
fan. Nebraska fan right here, baby. You ain't got to get mad at me. Fan.
You're right. Maybe
I'm a
I'm
fan.
projecting. Maybe I
Yeah.
feel a little defensive, uptight right now.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
This will be our biggest test so far.
You said that against Colorado too, though.
Colorado was a big test. 'Cause you want to.
They
Number
was
one, we should have beat the team the way we beat them. But you wanted the big test was, are we going to do that? Are you going to shell up and kind of, be fascinated with primetime being on the sideline?
True.
But they come out and popped them in the mouth the way they should have.
They sure did.
But Illinois, a couple weeks ago, called them against Kansas. Like, this team is not a team to be slept on.
They definitely not.
They want to establish a running game. They want to play good defense. We all know Brett Bielema. I know him very well. He whooped our ass at the Big Ten Championship when he was the head man for Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming to Lincoln. And so last year, to give you a little bit more context too.
Different
To
team,
build up
though.
this story.
Different team, though. Way different team.
Who?
Nebraska from
Than
last
last
year.
year.
Yeah, way
1,000%.
Yeah.
But a lot of seniors that was on that team,
True.
a lot of leadership that's seen this culture kind of develop the way it has.
Yeah.
But last year, when we got destroyed by Michigan, the next day, Coach Rule puts full pads on them. Full pads on them on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
They had a long practice.
Yeah.
That whole week, it was full pads. Going into Iowa, I think we might have played them on Friday night.
Yep.
I think we played them on Friday night last year too, and we beat the shit out of them.
Mm-hmm.
And Illinois was even tough last year. They ended up winning some solid games where you couldn't sleep on them the rest of the year. But you know how a head coach is going to motivate his team to remember that going into Lincoln, because you're going to have a wild atmosphere.
Oh, so
It's
wild.
a completely different team.
Yeah.
But if you're going to inspire these guys, it's going to be through using, hey, remember what happened last year, pointing out the good stuff that this team's been doing, running the football. We got to win the line of scrimmage. You watch us against Northern Iowa. Yes, we held them to 3 points, but we weren't controlling the line of scrimmage all game. They were running the ball against us.
Not early.
Not early.
Yeah.
They were running the ball against us pretty well.
Yeah.
We did a good job of like having a bend, don't break mentality on defense to where you hold them to a field goal and keep them out of the end zone. But again, Illinois is going to put the film on and say, we can run the ball on this team. Don't lose yourself in the moment, because it's going to be loud as hell.
It's going to be crazy.
You won't be able to hear yourself think.
Yeah.
But also, we can move the ball on this team.
Yeah.
So that's my trophy game of the week. Of course.
I like it.
If the line was up to 10 at one point, and I swear I was thinking, do I go Illinois plus 10? Because that line is a big line. But now that it's down to 7.5, I love the Huskers to cover this game. I like them to win by probably 9 points.
I just think the Nebraska defense is cold. I would have took them even if it was minus
10 is just crazy. I'm so, I'm not used to being favorites like that.
Yeah, I get it. I
Over a team
understand.
that even I respect Illinois.
Yeah, I hear you.
So you ride with the Nebraska minus 7.5?
Hell yeah. What you think?
We win this game. This sets the tone for the rest of the year.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because Indiana will be they're a tough, scrappy team. I'm not trying to overlook Rutgers. Hats off to Rutgers.
No,
Y'all
don't
play some
overlook
cute
no
ball out
one.
there, but
Don't-
we will mop Rutgers.
Yeah.
Indiana's a nice little team out there. And then you get these wins. Don't want to continue to say 7-0 going into Ohio State when we shock the world, but
Ooh.
we could be sitting nice. We could be sitting nice.
Ooh.
All right. On the tier talk, I was kind of talking about how Tennessee, Oklahoma was in my tier talk. I will start with tier ones. I'm using up Tennessee at Oklahoma -7. I think Tennessee beats the dog shit out of Oklahoma. And look, I respect Oklahoma. Clearly not enough because I'm saying Tennessee's going to beat the shit out of them. I like Oklahoma because my man James Dobson is there as a strength and conditioning coach. However, Tennessee, they're playing very well.
Playing very well.
And yeah, you might think they haven't played anybody. They haven't had a tough opponent yet. But OU hasn't played anybody that tough either. You look at who they played. They've had Temple, they've had Houston, they've had Tulane. They're not top 100 in any category offensively. And when you're somebody who hasn't played anybody or you have a cupcake schedule, you want your team who has a potential elite squad to put up dummy numbers.
Yeah.
Tennessee does that. They average over 60 points a game, over 660 total yards a game, 303 in pass, 336 in running. Like, they handle their business when they have these weak teams. Oklahoma doesn't. I think they can really mop Oklahoma and then, to your point, cement themselves as a higher ranked team. Because there's some good teams this year in college football.
No, there's some good teams in college football at the moment. Very good teams.
Oh, that's my fault. My fault. That's my
going.
tier one. I forget we're in tier talk. My tier two, I'm taking USC -5.5. They're favored -5.5 at Michigan. Man, Michigan, until they show up and prove that they can be a team, and even say in the gambling world, be a team that covers, be a team that does anything, because their offense doesn't look good. I want to say that quarterback, he threw like 3 picks last week.
Yeah.
They're putting Orgy in. You know what happens anytime Orgy's gone in the game. They put him down situationally in 3rd down and short, some wildcat-style packages. We're going to see him try to throw the football a little bit, but again, against USC, now the big question is going to be, can USC travel across the country? Since we're opening up Big Ten play, it's the first time, USC, Oregon, and them are flying across the country to go play in Big Ten country. That'll be a question. But man, Michigan just does not look good offensively, even defensively. They're talented defensively, but they're not playing well.
Yeah.
They might be in the top 100 in one category. But even though this team has like a star-studded roster defensively, like, they're not playing that well. And they only beat Arkansas State 28-18, bro.
What's the weather like in Michigan?
Oh, who knows? That's a great question.
Because USC got this. They used to, they play in the sunny.
They're used to, but we're still in September.
But
So
when
it
y'all
ain't
went
gonna
up there,
be-
it was cold though, right?
It was a little nippy. It was a little nippy for what we've been, the summertime we come off of.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Which, fair point, but I just think like USC has the team. They have the momentum right now.
Yeah.
I think Michigan's got a lot of question marks, and now that they're making a quarterback switch, that tells you like internally they have a lot of question
In
marks.
their head, yeah.
They're wondering, they're fired up about Orgy, but also like, man, is he going to come out and play well?
Trust me.
And when the locker room's talking, it's never a good thing, especially
Never.
this early in the year, bro.
Yeah.
They're a very ugly 2-1 team.
Yeah.
Coming off a natty. So I'm going USC -5.5. And my tier 3, I struggled with this. However, this is a complete spin zone type of tier 3 team. I'm taking Kent State +49 at Penn State. Kent State got mopped by Tennessee last week, right?
Yeah.
However, I don't think Penn State is a Tennessee to mop them by 49, 50 points. So just off of that thinking and that rationale and justification in my own head, if anybody out there in the comments can throw an unranked team that they like this week, I will take that bet. But right now, my tier 3 team is going to be Kent State +49 points at Penn State.
Oh, you taking them to cover that?
Yeah, I'm taking Kent State to cover.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just in my brain, I'm thinking Penn State.
Sheesh.
They ain't got enough to put up 50 points.
Heck no. That's a lot. Well, my tier 1 is going to be at Georgia Southern at Ole Miss. I'm taking Ole Miss -35. And that points are crazy, but Ole Miss, I feel like
they're an operation on offense, bro.
Very, very, and I just don't think Georgia Southern can do anything against Ole Miss. They're going to come out there and just give it to them like they've been doing these last few weeks.
Lubing up.
1,000 bottles. 1,000 bottles.
Yeah.
Investigation is about to happen. Literally. Investigation. Puffy. Stay away. No. My tier 2, I'm going Kansas State versus BYU. I'm taking Kansas State -6.5. Kansas State look good. I should have never bet against those boys, but I did. I'm sorry about that. But they gonna get on BYU. They gonna knock the boys down straight up. That's not even a game. Come on, Kansas State, get it done. Don't let me down. My tier 3, Michigan State at Boston College. I'm taking Boston College to -7. Michigan State just not looking too well.
I like that pick. That's a good pick.
And they look just like Michigan. Sorry, Taylor, I know you ain't here, but them boys is all in the same line right now.
Yeah,
man.
I like that pick because Boston College.
Yes, Boston.
They got a little variety to them.
They got something.
They're
to
spicy.
Them. They spicy.
Hey, by the way, I called that Boston College plus 16.5 at Mizzou last week.
You did.
And one thing we did miss, and that is on me.
Don't bring it
Our
up.
records.
I already knew
You was 6-18, 25%.
Terrible.
You had under your Arkansas State versus Michigan under hit. Your Steelers versus Broncos hit. Lost Saquon. Yeah. I mean, you were.
Yeah, I was terrible. Your record last week was 12-14, a whopping 46%. Yikes. He won his Falcons versus the Eagles. He won Minnesota versus Nevada. And then he lost Vandy versus Georgia State.
Yeah, what happened to Vandy, bro?
Yeah.
What happened to Vandy, man?
That was, yeah.
Who do they got this week? I was looking at maybe grabbing that game for my tier 3. Yeah. This segment, the Ballsy Pick of the Week, is presented by Fireball. So many things make football great, but you know what the best thing is? Kicking the living shit out of your rival. That is what's about to happen in Lincoln, Nebraska this Friday under the lights against Illinois. There's no better feeling as an athlete or a fan, and Fireball Whiskey is here to spark, to be that spark, to ignite that rivalry all season long. Grab your football buddy, buy a round, and reignite that rivalry flame. 4 quarters of Fuck You Football, presented by Fireball Whiskey. My Ballsy Pick of the Week, I'm going Oklahoma State as dogs against Utah. Utah is favored -2.5. This is at Oklahoma State. Listen to me, D. Coach Gundy, 7 straight home games versus top 25 opponents. Win. Last 13 of 17 have won. Dated back to 2016.
9-inch dated.
He's 9-1 as a home underdog since 2016. Dated. I love this pick. Brought to us from my man Cooper Comstock.
Yes, sir.
He's our expert at Oklahoma State. He loves Oklahoma State. Last year when we hired him, he was a Michigan fan. He was a Michigan fan who was talking about the cheating allegations and how Michigan was going to get done in the natty. He's hanging up stuff around his desk, Michigan. But all of a sudden we realized this year he's an Okie State fan because he went to Okie State.
That's what's up.
Bring him up. Bring him on up here. Cooper Comstock. Come on, Coop.
Show yourself, man. Come show yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, look. Now he's got an Oklahoma State hat on. You've always been Oklahoma State.
I've never seen the hat.
Coop, I've never in the middle, Coop. Come on, Coop.
I've never seen the hat, Coop.
All right, so you're an Oklahoma State fan? Yeah, do your Oklahoma State chant.
I don't got a chant. I just got to go Pokes. Go Pokes.
Sing it. Do it.
What's it like?
You don't have the fight song?
Go Pokes.
I'm not singing the fight song.
Do you know the fight song?
Yeah.
Sing the fight song.
No, I'm not singing the
Coop,
fight
sing the. If you want to prove, if you got to prove that you're an Okie State fan over Michigan, you got to sing the song.
He don't know the song.
I mean, I don't want to sing the song.
Do you know it?
I mean, I know like the tune. I don't know all the words. I'm
do it a little bit because you're Okie State fan. You got to prove it. And I'm only standing up for the mic. I'm not standing up like I'm about to. Like no, you ain't going
like
nowhere.
He about to puffy you.
Yeah. Whoa, take it easy, D. I know you lost your mans, bro. Come on, sing the song. Let me
just see the touchdown thing.
All right, do the touchdown thing. Let's see it.
I gotta sing it too.
Yeah, be an Okie State fan.
There's no words. I'm just doing it.
Okay, all right.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
Wait, hey, Coach, what's your last name?
Go Pogues. Hit him with the go Pogues. Go Pogues.
Tom Saw? Comstock. He be like, I'm Cooper Comstock. I'm going to State.
Hey, before this show, I had a couple teams I was looking at as my ballsy pick. I told Coop to sell me on Oklahoma State. He gave me those stats. I fell in love with it. We're going Okie State money line against Utah.
Yeah, because you pulled that shit out of your hat right there, boy. I was wondering where you got that from.
Yeah, my man Coop.
Well, my ballsy pick, Baylor at Colorado. I'm taking Baylor.
Oh, damn.
Yes, taking
You
Baylor.
turned your back on your boys.
I never. Damn, bro. Yeah, Baylor. Let's go. Hey, oh no, Baylor. Oh damn.
Hey, Sherm, you feel good about Baylor, Colorado? Come up here.
Yeah, your turn.
It's a college segment.
Yeah, hey.
Is Sherm a Baylor?
Yeah, you're Baylor.
That's
fan.
the Sherm being a Baylor fan is in question.
It is a. We'll figure it
Do you
out.
feel good about Baylor beating Colorado?
I don't feel good about Baylor beating Colorado. However, Daquan Finn is banged up.
Well, yeah, they got Sawyer, right?
Yes, Sawyer is our backup. He played very well
Played
last
very
week.
well.
If Daquan Finn is playing, do I like my chances better than Sawyer? I don't even know because I haven't seen enough of these guys. I'm more worried about the offensive line. To be completely honest. But I love that pick. Let's take the Bears. Let's beat Dion.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's
And
go.
Sawyer, if you score a touchdown, give him one of these, baby. Give him one of these.
Wait, did he score or throw a touchdown last week?
He ran for a
He
touchdown.
ran for a touchdown.
He ran for a touchdown.
What he did? He had 300 and some yards, right? Correct.
He sure did. Yeah, but all we can do is run right now. We cannot throw the ball.
He
We
sure
cannot throw
did.
the ball.
Let's go.
Sick him. All right, let's dive into the rapid fire. Rapid fire brought to us by JP Hovey.
That's crazy. I just pulled that.
Let's get into it,
I
man.
didn't even know that was gonna happen.
First game on the rapid fire is insanity. But NC State at Clemson. Clemson is favored by 20.5, and the over-under is 46.5.
Where you going with this, JP?
You know where I'm going, bro.
NC State plus 20.5?
Wolfpack.
NC
Whatever they
State
do.
plus 20.5.
NC State plus 20.5. Of course I'm taking that. That's my dog's team.
Perfect. 1-0 for y'all. Next game, Tulane at Louisiana. Tulane is favored by 3. The over-under is 54.5.
Hate this game. Do not watch them. Do not take my advice. I am going over 54.5.
I'm taking Tulane minus 3.
Next one, Louisiana Monroe at Texas. Texas is favored by 44.5. The over-under is 52.5.
I'm buying the Arch Manning stock.
Yeah.
Minus 44.5. I see them covering. They have a high-powered offense. I like minus 44.5. Texas.
What Will said, Texas.
That part. Iowa is favored by 2.5 points at Minnesota. The over-under is 35.5.
Very interesting game. I think Iowa, they've been able to score points coming out this season. I'm going Iowa. Shout out George Kittle. Iowa minus 2.5.
Same, Iowa minus
Are you
2.5.
just coattailing me, bro?
No, bro, come on, son.
Riding.
You always
right.
say that, even
I'm
when
just
you
saying,
try to
you
say
really
that,
ride
you'd
my
be like,
shit
oh,
close.
remember the last show? You was like, oh, you copying me, you taking all my bets, but I had a better record.
you saying all the same. You literally said
I
what
mean,
he said.
it's only
in
2
one of them.
things. Yeah,
All
because you
right,
said some
all
good
right,
things,
all
so
right,
I
all right.
copied it.
All right, let's get back in. Rapid fire.
The Tour de Glaze.
Yeah.
UCLA at LSU. LSU is favored by 24 points. The over-under is 56.
UCLA is a bad football team. LSU minus 24. Go ahead.
Over 56.
Okay, he wanted to go LSU.
No, I didn't.
All right, Delanie, you'll go first on this one. This one is California at Florida State. Florida State is favored by 2.5 points. The over-under is 44.5.
California plus 2.5.
Yeah, Cal. Florida
He's
State.
copying me.
No, Florida State got a lot of problems. 0-3.
Yeah.
They got a lot of
Lot
problems.
of
Give me
problems.
Cal. Let him fly across the country. Doesn't matter. Put him in first class. Cal.
Yeah. Sorry, coach. Yeah,
That's it for the rapid
Call-In.
fire. The rapid fire. Now what everybody's been waiting for, our fan call-in segment. We're going to dive into this. We're going to watch this video. And again, if you want to be featured on this show, submit a selfie video with your favorite parlay of the weekend and send it to info@bussinwtb.com. All right. Fan calling segment presented by the one, the only True Classic. Your boys rocking True Classic. We have a True Classic locker room in the back. And also, what we're going to do for this fan calling segment, if you get featured on this show, we're going to be giving you a $100 gift card from True Classic to you guys. Trust me, you need True Classic. My entire closet is filled with True Classic. People ask me all the time, Willie C, are you working out? That answer, no. I wear True Classic. It drops your body comp a healthy 5%. You want True Classic in your life. That is what I wear every day. It's what Taylor wears every day. Delanie, he's going to be wearing it every day. And again, we have an entire locker dedicated to True Classic because they are the best fitting shirts. They have great jeans, great shorts, absolutely everything. Simple, classic, true Classic. All right, let's get into the fan calling segment.
What's up, boys? National champion Nate Stoggsdale here. Shout out Taylor. They don't know about the Adidas days. Shout out the boy Delanie. Shout out the boy Willie C. Shout out the locker room. If you didn't grow up in the locker room, you're probably a pronoun user, but I'm not worried about that right now. I'm here to give you a 3-leg parlay. First off, we're going to go with Arizona State plus 2.5 at Texas Tech. Texas Tech gave up 51 points to Abilene Christian. Their defense is horrendous. You could sub Ruin at running back, and she's going for $150 against that defense. I like what Arizona State is building. They have a white running back, and he's good. And fuck that. Give me Arizona State money line. Drop my nuts on the ground like a man. I love the white running backs. That's the first leg. The second leg is going to be Notre Dame minus 28 against the Miami of Ohio. Marcus Freeman and Notre Dame have to start covering spreads if they want any chance to get into the playoffs. We saw it last week. Freeman, he's looking before games, making sure he's covering spreads. I love this for Notre Dame. And the third leg is going to be TCU minus 2.5 at SMU. SMU stinks. Their quarterback stinks. And I think TCU is going to be a little pissed off after last week. They gave one away to Pitt. That's the 3 legs. Arizona State money line, Notre Dame minus 28, and TCU minus 2.5. I love you boys. Let's make some fucking money.
Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg.
He understood the assignment.
He understood it. Oh my God.
I enjoy it. I love the white running backs. And then also he just sounds like he just ran a mile.
He did.
He got the small jersey on.
He got the small
Shout
jersey.
out Rue. She'll get $150 against his defense.
Oh my God. I love that one. I ain't gonna lie. That was like,
that's the standard.
that's the standard.
That's the standard when
we
you guys
gotta
submit
show
your
that.
favorite.
Are we putting these videos on to? Oh yeah.
We have to.
Got
that one's got to go
that
out
one gotta go on.
1,000%.
God damn.
But we're riding.
We riding.
We're riding with Nate. We got
he
Arizona.
mentioned white running backs multiple times.
And by the way, that Arizona State white running back is good.
He is a beast.
I said it last week. I coached him in the spring game, the Bussin spring game.
He
He
a
was
beast.
nice.
He's a beast.
Arizona State money line at Texas Tech. He's got Notre Dame to cover minus 28, hosting Miami of Ohio. And then TCU, our favorite, minus 2.5 at SMU. That's the parlay by Nate Dogg. We're riding that parlay.
We are riding.
And he could be the first one in the Call of Fame for the locker room.
Definitely. Gotta get, with the outfit too. We want the outfit.
Yeah, we need that back.
We need that back. He had the leather jacket on too. Yeah. Ooh, I like it.
Appreciate you guys for tuning in this week. Again, if you've watched this far, this long, please spread the word for your boys. This thing's got to be organic. We need y'all. Make sure you leave comments. Make sure you are subscribed. Tell your friends. If you're for the boys, tell your boys. Thank you again. This is The Locker Room. Compton and Delanie Walker. Taylor will be back next week. See you all then.